Hello there, my beautiful Pisces friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria, and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, it's time to ground our energy. We have a powerful energetic shockwave incoming on May the 17th. Now, this is happening due to 3 specific planetary alignments. Now, the first one is actually happening on May the 16th. This is where the asteroid series enters the sign of Aries. This is where it's activating the spirit warrior within us. So you're definitely going to feel this within yourself, the spirit warrior rising. And then on May the 17th, we have the Sun conjunct Uranus and Mercury squaring Mars. Okay, so this alignment is actually going to send a jolt of electricity to Earth. We're going to see Mother Earth responding to this for sure, and we're going to feel it within ourselves. So things are going to stir up. It feels like something is cracking open and then a revelation is coming through. This is why it's important to ground yourselves. Buckle up your seatbelt, everyone, and get ready for this ride. I feel those of you that are spiritually in tune, you've got this, right? It's all about keeping yourself grounded. Now, Spirit wanted to share with you some messages that you need to hear around this energy. So let's get right into it. All right, Pisces, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you today. So I was called to use a Shadow Oracle card deck in your reading today. I do feel Spirit is bringing awareness around a shadow. Okay, so we're getting draining shadow. Have you been experiencing a draining shadow, Pisces? Some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. We do have a full moon in the image, and I'm getting a werewolf energy here through the woman. So this shadow exhausts others by unloading their issues. It's an energy vampire, taxing, and a freeloader. Have you seen this shadow around? So once again, the shadow exhausts others by unloading their issues. Energy vampire is what it is. It's taxing and it's a freeloader. So the message here is you cannot heal in the same environment that made you sick. It's time to protect your energy. So once again, you cannot heal in the same environment that made you sick. It's time to protect your energy. Okay, so you may be seeing this draining energy, this draining shadow being drawn out as energy vampires. Okay, so be aware of those energy vampires around you. Let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So, all right, we got 2 of these. 10 of Wands. So you may felt restricted or limited in some way in your life, maybe a specific area. This is about to clear up. You're going through a period of completion, a period of closure, some of you, in some way. And what's happening is you're leveling up to a new energy, a new experience. Okay, so that is the 10 of Wands. We have the Strength card. Spirit is calling you to tap into your inner strength. You are actually evolving. You are learning a lot of different things through the experience that you're having right now. So whether this closure, this cycle ending is really tough, well, Spirit is letting you know that these energies, this incoming shockwave is going to be intense. It's going to feel like pressure is stirring within our lives, but you're actually meant to experience a breakthrough. So Spirit is wanting you to tap into your inner strength as you're going through this breakthrough moment, this breakthrough period. Now, the Strength card is a major arcana card. So this energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. All right. And your next card is 10 of Pentacles. So this is the energy of abundance. It's the energy of security, of stability, firm foundations, family, connectedness, right? Oneness. It's all here within the 10 of Pentacles. This is something that you are creating in your life. This is where you're headed. And you're meant to go through this experience in order to get here. So buckle up your seatbelts, everyone, because this is going to be a wild ride for you, a really good wild ride. I also actually want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. I love it when you share with me how these cards' energy show up for you, Pisces. So share with me in the comment section below. So the number 10, the number 8, and the number 10. We got double 10s here. Pay attention to these, especially if they're showing up for you. These are actually light codes for you. This is what Spirit is sharing to me right now. These are light codes for you. So there's a completion and a new beginning that is coming in. And you're meant to go through this completion part. You're meant to be an active participant in the completing of this old cycle and stepping into this new chapter. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. So yes, some of you are going through an intense closing of your life, and you know, whatever was once blocking you, this is about to clear up. If you felt like you've been cursed, I've been getting this coming up quite a bit here. This is dissolving. There is no curse, but the illusion of that curse is now beginning to dissolve. Maybe it felt like there was some sort of fear you've had or something that was blocking you from experiencing what it is that you're wanting to experience. You're about to have that experience that's showing up here in the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so what's happening is there's something from within that is being stirred up and drawn out. Right? And it's the energy of Sun conjunct Uranus. I feel this is mostly the energy that's going to jolt you. It's going to bring some sort of a hard truth in front of you, the reality of an illusion perhaps. And Mercury squaring off with Mars. I feel there's a lot of communication, a lot of words and actions that might not be aligned that are going to begin to become aligned, whether these are your words and actions or someone else's. Now, the other thing is, because we have the draining shadow, Spirit is calling you to protect your energy at this time, to guard your energetic space. You are the bouncer and the gatekeeper of your energetic space. You get to decide what energies enter your energetic space and where you divvy up your own energy. So if you do have any kind of an energy vampire or someone draining your energy, that's up to you to guard your energy from that. And sometimes we have to detach from those energies just for a little while until we fill up our own cup, right? We have to recharge ourselves. And I do feel some of you are depleted of energy at this time. This is what I'm feeling through the 10 of Wands. You're depleted. And if you are depleted, I'm not saying everyone's depleted, but if you feel that you're just like burnt out, you're exhausted, you're tired, you just don't have the energy to do things that you want to do. It feels like maybe it has to do with your health. That feels like it's a barrier or a block to what it is that you're trying to co-create. I feel that Spirit wants you to become an active participant here in the releasing of these energies, or getting to the bottom of this and working on creating a healthy body and environment for yourself. But you have to actually put effort and energy into it. And sometimes we just feel so tired and exhausted that we don't have enough energy. But Spirit is wanting you to tap into that inner strength. And it doesn't mean you just get up and do everything all at once. It's baby steps as well. Little things that are going to lead you towards having that clarity, towards having that experience where you are feeling better within your own body temple, especially if this has to do with your physical health. Now, I'm also seeing some of you finally approaching a point in your life where maybe there were things that were in the way. Maybe there were reasons why you couldn't do something. This is a cycle that is ending, and you're about to enter this new experience where anything is really possible for you, Pisces. And I don't know what this is for you in your life, or what area of your life you're feeling this energy, but you're being called to allow yourself to surrender to the closing out of these energies. And the other thing I'm picking up are celebrations. Okay, some of you are finalizing something, and this person in the card does not look like they're celebrating, but I'm getting someone celebrating in my mind's eye, like someone celebrating something. Maybe you're finally completing a project. You're coming to the end of something. Maybe you sold your house and you get to move. Maybe you finished a course and you get to now finally, you know, move into the world in this energy, applying this new knowledge you have studied, right? So this is the energy that's coming in. And yes, I feel studying higher education here is also a call to someone. Maybe you feel that you're limited in some way because the barrier has to do with something that you don't know, you're unaware of. You're meant to master it. You're meant to learn more about it. That is going to clear anything that is in the way of what it is that you're trying to do. Sometimes we think or feel that we're not capable of doing something, but there's an energy right now in the air that is activating that spirit warrior part of you that is meant to actually take action and cut through all the barriers that are in the way, right? So spirit is calling you to do that here. And I'm getting a closed door for someone who, you know, some of you may have experienced some sort of, I don't know, like a no, or you weren't able to walk through a door. It slammed shut on you. I feel this is divine protection. You weren't meant to go through that door. Whatever's happened here was meant to happen. And maybe you don't understand why it did, you know, but it did. And you're going to understand this as time goes on. But what they want you to do is to get back up from this energy and move forward or move on to the next thing. I don't know what that means for you, but I feel somebody had the door closed on them and now you're having to look another way. And maybe this is not something that you wanted, but you're having to do this. And Spirit wants you to believe that there's something else out there for you, something way better than what this was. Okay, it was a necessary ending. It had to happen. You're being rerouted here. Okay, so that's a message for someone out there. Maybe there's draining energy. Maybe you're in an environment that isn't allowing you to grow or expand. I've had experiences like this, right? Where for me, it was an ex-partner where he wouldn't let me grow. He wouldn't let me expand because he was fearful. So he kept me down beneath him, right? So he would experience everything, but kept me in a place where I couldn't. And it took a lot of strength to actually break free from that experience. And right now, Spirit is calling some of you to tap into your inner strength, to break free from something that might be in the way of what you're trying to experience. Now, the other thing is you might be seeing lions. Or perhaps there's a Leo energy around you. Maybe you have Leo somewhere in your birth chart, Pisces, or you have Leo energy. And sometimes Spirit calls us to embody the energy of the lion, of the Leo. And the lion is coming as a spirit animal that is guiding you at this time as well. You're meant to be a leader. You're meant to step into your authority here and shine your light in the world, Pisces. And I feel some of you are meant to be in the public eye in some way. You're meant to share your life's experiences. You're meant to share, you know, the knowledge and what it is that you learned through your experiences, because I feel there are people that are resonating with what it is that you have to say. And the other thing is, the Strength card for me feels like a spirit warrior energy. It's almost like you're being unleashed in the world. You're meant to apply all your superpowers, everyone. You're meant to lead in your life in some way, in some area. And this is where Spirit is bringing you to, is this point, right? Where you do get to rise, where you do get to shine, right? But are you ready for that? Are you wanting this? Is this what you desire? And the other thing is, I'm getting the number 8 here coming through this card, right? Is the energy of the number 8 it's the number of power. It's the number of stability. It's the power that we have to create what we desire to experience. It's the power within us. So we always have access to this. And what's happening is, on May the 16th, as Ceres enters Aries, we're going to feel this energy within us. So something is going to happen in our life's experience that activates us standing up in our power. Or maybe you're feeling like, I should be standing up in my power here. Maybe you're being bullied right now, so they're wanting you to stand up in your truth and defend yourself. in a loving way, not through the energy of something else, right? Werewolves are coming through here, so we've got emotions and a lot of different things that are going to be at play. This might not be your energy. It might be someone else that is rising like an energy vampire, like a werewolf, and maybe they're reacting to things in ways that is not acceptable, right? And we don't match our energy to that level. We want to stay within peace. So you know what? I feel that maybe you're being tested in some way by someone, maybe your emotions, and you're being called to stay grounded right now, because the energies that are stirring through all of these planetary alignments, they're going to show up in your life in some way. You're going to experience them. You might see them as themes around you, right? Maybe you're seeing a movie where this energy of energy vampires, maybe you're watching something that is vampire related or werewolf related, right? So definitely there's a major uprising that is happening on a conscious level here, on a collective level as well. And I feel that you're going to be at the forefront somewhere in your life. Some of you are going to find yourselves as a leader somewhere. You know, you are an incredibly powerful soul, Pisces. And I really feel that you're here for a reason. You're a chosen one. This is the word that is coming through. You were chosen for something. Some of you are stepping into this mission in your life, this purpose, this path, and you've been looking for it for a while. And finally, the path clears and reveals itself. And you find yourself here facing what you're meant to face in this lifetime, right? So yeah, this energy of the Leo and working on your own emotions through this experience. So I'm getting emotional management. Spirit is really wanting you to work on your emotions to stay grounded and rooted. We have an energy in the air that feels a little bit staticky, like it wants to interfere or disturb you in some way. Don't allow this energy to throw you off your frequency and vibration. You want to stay grounded and rooted in your own truth. Just be aware of these energies kind of floating around. You don't have to interact with them. You don't have to get entangled with them, right? So we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is an energy of abundance. So Spirit wants you to stay in tune with the energy of abundance at this time. This energy is everywhere, even though life sometimes feels chaotic or we have experiences in the world that are based on fear, based on shadow, darker energies, doesn't mean that abundance doesn't exist there. It really does. And this is where Spirit wants you to focus on the abundance, the love, the supporting energies around you. You are creating a life that you desire to experience. Sometimes the path isn't easy. And by the looks of it, I feel that for some of you, the path hasn't been easy. But Spirit is calling you to stand in your truth, stand in your strength, and tap into that spirit warrior within you and unleash your talent, your skills, your gifts, your powers. Apply them in your life. Apply the knowledge you have acquired over the course of your life. You've gone through many challenges here, Pisces, and you've overcome a lot. Those experiences have taught you something. There's a lot of stories that you can share through those experiences. And I feel for some of you, you're meant to connect to some of those stories, especially the ones where you recognize that, whoa, I can't believe I made it through that experience, right? And there are experiences, Pisces, that you've been through that many people have not. That is, again, we all go through different life's experiences. Not any of our lives are the same as another's, right? What I'm going through, you might not go through in your life. So we have different things to share, different perspective as well. And this is where I'm getting sharing is caring. And I feel this has to do with our stories. It has to do with the way that we see the world. We don't all see the world in the same way or through the same lens. And they're showing you all of the opportunities, all of the blessings, the alignments around you right now. Even though you may be going through chaos, maybe you're not going through chaos. Maybe you're going through a slow period in your life right now. Maybe you're going through something that you're internally facing without anyone even knowing, Pisces. Maybe you're going through this internal battle or this internal belief or experience you had in your childhood, and you're kind of moving through that healing process, right? You're gaining a lot of strength and you're rising and emerging as a new version of yourself. This is what the strength card is, an emergence of a new, more powerful energy. So it's a part of you that is rising, and it is connected to the energy of abundance. When we rise and we unleash that version of us that is more soul level, it's a soul level energy that is rising. And you know, the universe is blessing you here. There are so many blessings and miracles already present in your life, and Spirit wants you to be within those experiences in your life, immersing yourself in them, looking for the love, looking for the abundance, not focusing on the things that are stressful or worry you, or focusing our energy on energy vampires and giving our energy away. There's other energies that are surrounding you that actually support your growth, right? So be mindful of who you surround yourself with and what you surround yourself with. And if you have an environment that is actually making you sick, that is actually pulling or drawing the energies out of you that you don't feel in alignment with. I remember I was in a situation in my own life where someone drew out the worst version of me. I was like, I'm not like this. This is not who I am. Like, why am I feeling this way? And it's this person, right? So you're going to know what these energies are, and you're meant to be aware of energy vampires or draining energies, and retune yourself to the energy of abundance, again through grounding and surrounding yourself, or what Spirit is saying is implementing practices that keep you aligned to your own energy. So the other thing is opportunities, the right people, the right circumstances, the right resources. It feels like everything is falling into place. It's like Spirit is keeping you safe and protected. Okay, know that. And the security and stability that you desire, especially if you desire to create it, you are going to find yourself within that experience. Everything that is happening right now is actually breaking open. It's cracking open in an energy. It's going to shake things up a little bit. It's going to feel like the ground beneath your feet is shaking. It feels like an earthquake energy, like an energy of a volcano, things that are rising. They're coming to the surface so we can see them and you can clearly work on them and be an active participant in clearing the energies because you now see them. And this is going to allow you to experience what you're meant to experience without all of these things piled up, you know, within you. So this is what's going on here. And what I'm going to do now is pull a bonus card from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. All right. And the other thing Spirit wants you to understand is we are shifting into the energy of New Earth. But what's happening is we have to go through the birthing pains. We have to go through this spiritual surgery. Mother Earth is definitely going to be reacting to the energies coming in. So now I just had a card fall to the ground. It's face down. And in my practice, if a card does fall to the ground, it does not belong to you. Okay, so let's see what Spirit wants to share with you today. So we are getting White Witch, be the light. Spirit is calling you to be the light here. Some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. We have an owl here. This owl has antlers. We also have a moth in her hair. Some of you might be seeing these animals. These are your spirit guides, okay? So White Witch, be light. Some of you might be white witches out there. Antlers, I'm getting the energy of the stag coming in as well. So yeah, definitely some of you might be tapping into this. Definitely safety and protection. You are under divine protection. The message here is take the higher road and choose the light. Remove yourself from lower energy experiences. The White Witch card represents the maiden aspect of the triple goddess of paganism and modern Wicca. The maiden is a gentle, innocent, and pure aspect of the goddess, a loving soul who wants nothing but the best for the whole earth. Here she is joined by a horned owl, showing that she is willing to respect those with more wisdom and experience than she has. But she is also willing to trust what she feels to be right within. With this card, you are being reminded of the goddess within, the god or the goddess within, and the goodness within. And no matter what is happening to you or around you, you have a choice. Choose not to be pulled into drama, into bickering, or energies that are just going to limit your joy. If you are surrounded by people who are hostile towards you or someone else, or you are in a negative situation, perhaps in your workplace, you are being invited to be the light. You are an incredible person who can really bring light in a situation. So how can you change the energy here, Pisces? How can you redirect the conversation to love? How can you protect yourself? How can you help the person that is being picked on? Or are you the one who is guilty of causing drama? You will know the answers. Know also that you are being encouraged to shine the light you were born to share. So look at that. So the energy of the White Witch here, you're meant to be the light. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull an angel number to close off your reading today. Now, some of you might already see this number. It's going to be your confirmation. And anytime you do see this number, remember that it's your guidance. So we are getting 222 in alignment. That's what you are. This is what the card of Ten of Pentacles is. You're in alignment. Everything is surrounding you. It's in your orbit, right? So if you see this number, this is your message. How do you move forward toward your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. That's how. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. So follow your interests if it's piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. So look at that. You're in alignment. So if you see this number, there's a lot of things happening for you. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, so those of you that have made it this far in my video today, thank you so much for your love and support. Your presence here means so much to me. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.